We're from Texas, and we go big where we go home. This is Paris! We're a real Texas family discovering our world, one destination at a time. We're at the co-op and we're about to go find some octopus. Travel is serious business. Oh, Istanbul! Whee! Fraulein Maria, Fraulein Maria! I'm Delaney. Culture and history are my specialties. It's time to get medieval. I'm Nikki. Adventure is what travel's all about.
And I'm their mom, Jeannie. I give the parent perspective and trip tips.
We travel all over the globe, exploring culture, people, adventure, and food. And we bring it back to Texas. The holidays are a great time to discover your own cultural heritage to celebrate the season the way your ancestors did. We're all Americans, but most of our family came from somewhere else. Welcome to Kids Eye View's Cultural Christmas. For a quick trip to the old world, we hop a flight for the Windy City. Chicago, here we come. Just like many cities in Texas, Chicago enjoys great cultural diversity. During the holidays, it's on full display. First stop, the largest German Christmas market outside of Europe is right here in Chicago.
Inspired by the Christmas market in Nuremberg, Germany, the Christkindl market brings European tradition, German food, and holiday cheer to downtown Chicago.
If it's Christmas in Chicago, you have to hit the Christkindl market.
Over 500,000 visitors enjoy the market every year during its month-long stay on Daley Plaza. Our guide is the manager of Cultural Development and Affairs, Tanya Stackerl.
Can you tell me about the Christkindl market?
Yes, of course. The Christkindl market Chicago is here on Daley Plaza since 1996, so it's the 19th years. And it's inspired by the Christkindl market in Nuremberg. In Nuremberg, the Christkindl market is one of the oldest Christkindl markets in Germany. It's going back to 1545, so pretty old Christkindl market, yes. And this year we have 58 vendors, and over 65% are coming from Germany, and they are sharing their traditions and cultures with the people here in Chicago.
The market attracts vendors from Germany and Austria to introduce Americans to their handmade goods and traditional food, and bring curious visitors a taste of Christmas in Europe. We head into Café Wolfart, a store from one of the most beautiful medieval towns in Germany, Rothenburg Ober der Tauber. It's famous for traditional German Christmas ornaments, tree decorations, nutcrackers, and these famous wooden structures called Erzgebirge pyramids. When candles are lit at the corners, the blades slowly turn, creating a play of light and shadow. Their history goes back 200 years ago in Germany, when only the wealthy could afford Christmas trees. Miners would make these out of wooden sticks and decorate them with handcrafted tiny ornaments and candles. Fantastic German craftsmanship with a charming history. After learning about the pyramids, we head over to another favorite, Frank's Ornament House. You can find everything here. Local signs, little German men, dog bones, and...
I found some sushi.
All those ornaments are coming from Laucham. It's a town where they made the first glass ornaments in the world. They're basically making ornaments since 1847, so it's a long tradition for doing that. And we have here more than 1,800 different ornaments.
And what everyone's looking for? the Christmas pickle.
Can you tell me about the Christmas pickle?
Yes, the Christmas pickle is a special ornament on the tree. It's only one ornament, and the person who finds the Christmas pickle on the tree, he gets an extra gift.
We'll grab an extra pickle, just in case. All this shopping is making us hungry. What's on the lunch menu at the Christkindl Market? Leberkäse and bratwurst, potato pancakes, Lebkuchen, Stollen and strudel, or bee sting cake. It's so hard to choose. We finally make a decision. Nikki goes for the schnitzel sandwich. Sorry. And for me, goulash. It's really good. Washed down with Omi's apple cider, Mozart chocolate.
That's the Bienenstich.
We had to have the bee sting cake. After a quick bite, we're off to meet the Christkind. We see her blonde curls heading out into the crowd. So what is the story of the Christkind?
So my story and job starts back in the 1500s when in Germany there were a lot of Christmas parades going on around the December time. And so I would be the leader of the parades. And nowadays I'm kind of like German Santa. And
On Christmas Eve, the Christkind comes in through a window to leave presents for the children, then rings a bell so the kids know she's visited them.
Merry Christmas, What do you think of the Christkind? Pretty cool.
Even in the States, she's special for kids and adults. We visit the nativity scene and I challenge Nikki to a scavenger hunt around the market to find a few things, make some friends, and learn some German. I start with the easy stuff. What's the German word for Christmas tree?
What's the German word for Christmas tree?
Oh, it's Weihnachtsbaum.
What cabin sells German candy?
How do you say Silent Night in German?
Oh, Silent Night, it's Stille Nacht.
Yes. It's a clue. Can you find someone from Bavaria?
I think I found it. Are you from Bavaria?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
As night falls at the Christkindl Market, it's a magical scene as the chilly evening lights up with the warmth of carolers and holiday cheer. And we head off in search of some more schnitzel. When we come back, take a trip around the world one tree at a time and see which country wields waffles for their holiday decor. Kids Eye View is supported by Taylor Real Estate Group, partners in your community. Whether you're looking for a new home or want to find out what your home is worth, contact them at taylorrealestate.com. Welcome back to Kids Eye View's Cultural Christmas.
Our next stop has a cultural tradition that's really interesting. Welcome to Chicago's Museum of Science and Industry.
In 1942, the Museum of Science and Industry created Christmas around the world to honor Chicago's ethnic communities whose native countries were allied with the United States during World War II. These countries came together in tribute by a symbol of holiday tradition, a Christmas tree. Each tree is decorated by a different ethnic group to represent traditions celebrated in their native land. For the history of this tradition, we ask Jeff Buonomo, the museum's manager of temporary exhibits.
Hi Hi, Jeff. Can you tell me about all the trees?
Sure, we have more than 50 trees and displays here as part of Christmas Around the World and Holidays of Light at the museum, which debuted in 1942 as a salute to our allies during World War II. At that time, it was just one tree that they decorated each night, and now it's grown to over 50 trees, as you can see in displays, representing how people celebrate the holidays around the globe.
We take a look at these beautiful trees and pick our favorite. Then it was on to our mom's side of the family with the France tree, Joyeux Noël with the festive Eiffel Tower topper. Right next to it, the good old US of A. Hard to miss with all the red, white, and blue and the majestic bald eagle nesting on top. Ecuador's native people are in custom dress. The museum's Russian tree was created by a local family who wanted to honor their children who had been adopted from Russia. Now many more families who have adopted Russian children help decorate the tree. The ornaments include Russian nesting dolls, pine cones, and dolls dressed in traditional Russian clothing. How about a little cultural quiz? Let's see if you can guess which country these trees represent. These woven paper hearts of red and white are the same color as this country's flag. The ornaments you see are hand muffs, icicles, and the Northern Star, so it must be cold here. Have you figured it out yet? Welcome to Denmark. This is also a cold place. 13 days before Christmas, elvish pranksters called Yulemen leave small gifts in the shoes of deserving children. Think you know where it is? It's Iceland. This Eastern European country is known for a delicious soup that I tried earlier in the show. They celebrate St. Nicholas Day on December 6th when kids leave their boots out to be filled with goodies. And a devilish creature with a switch accompanies St. Nicholas to punish misbehaving children. You'd better not be bad and hungry. This colorful culture is part of our heritage. On Christmas Eve, called Vigilia, family members share the Opletek, or Christmas wafer, with wishes for peace and prosperity. Legend has it that if animals eat Opletek, they will speak in voices at midnight, but only those who are pure in spirit can hear them. Wyście Swiat from Poland. This might be our favorite. Who makes the best waffles? And what a coincidence! Another part of our heritage also has great food on the tree, along with soccer balls, the Colosseum, and the red, white, and green flag. Buon Natale from Italy. In Greece, the children visit neighbors to sing carols and are rewarded with treats and coins. It's like Christmas and Halloween all wrapped up in the holidays. One of our favorite trees was the Native American tree with canoes, feathers, carvings, and dream catchers. Native Americans celebrate the season by creating a nativity scene, and instead of camels and donkeys, they feature American wolves, foxes, and bears. There was a stunning Italian crèche on display, which depicts the scene when Christ was born.
During the holidays, the museum also hosts ethnic song and dance performances so cultures can share their artistry with museum visitors.
The Museum of Science and Industry is one of our favorite museums because they recognize other cultural holiday traditions celebrated around the world.
We're familiar with the Jewish miracle remembered on Hanukkah, the Muslim observance of Ramadan, the African celebration of Kwanzaa, and the Chinese New Year. There were 3 other celebrations we had not heard of that were really interesting to discover. Hindus and Sikhs celebrate Diwali to symbolize the victory of light over darkness. Families exchange gifts of sweets as tokens of good wishes. Buddhists celebrate Visakha Puja Day. Buddha's followers place his statue on an altar and light candles and incense in prayer. The Swedish celebrate Santa Lucia Day, December 13th, to symbolize the returning daylight hours of spring after a long, dark winter. The eldest daughter dresses in a white robe and wakes the household by singing and serving saffron buns to the family.
The Museum of Science and Industry has an incredible exhibit of culture that we really enjoyed, and we know your family will too. To learn how to say holiday greetings in 16 different languages and fun holiday recipes from Europe, visit our website at kids-i-view.com.
All this culture is making our taste buds hungry. When we come back, we explore a few of Chicago's old neighborhood places to start a culinary journey during the holidays. Happy holidays from Silly Silly Girls, where there's still great gifts to put under the tree. Find them at sillysillygirls.com. Chicago has some great neighborhood eats, and we wanted to find out what our Italian and Polish relatives were having for Christmas Eve dinner. For real Italian desserts, we go where the Italians shop, and that's Joe Caputo and Sons. We're here for the house-made cannoli, a traditional Italian pastry from Sicily made of fried dough, ricotta cheese, sugar, and topped with nuts or chocolate that's perfect for Christmas Eve. And it's not Christmas without panettone. The only problem is choosing which flavor. Then it's over to Milwaukee Avenue in Chicago's Polish neighborhood, where our grandma grew up, to learn how the Polish side of our family celebrates the holidays. We're in for a hearty lunch at a neighborhood favorite, Staropolska. You know it's a good ethnic restaurant when the other patrons aren't speaking English. Bear rugs on the wall and famous Polish crystal doesn't hurt either. While we warm up with Lithuanian dumpling soup, Delaney gets the down low on a Polish Christmas Eve dinner from Sylvia.
So, how would you celebrate Christmas Eve dinner in Poland?
Back in Poland on Christmas Eve, we would have red beet soup with mushroom dumplings, mushroom soup, and a few kinds of pierogi, of course with no meat in it. So potato pierogi, for example, or sauerkraut pierogi. Also warm sauerkraut is really popular. Fish, herring in sour cream, very popular too. Also stuffed cabbage. And we serve compote to drink, which is a juice made of fresh fruits. And of course, for dessert, we have cake, homemade cake.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On Christmas Eve, Polish families share the oplatek, or Christmas wafer, and for the meal, go meatless. We'll take more pierogies filled with potato and cheese any day. Next up, we go for some good old American holiday traditions at Chicago's Lincoln Park Zoo. We meet up with some furry friends, hit the ice for a snowball fight, and check out their festive holiday lights. First, we meet up with Jillian Braun to learn what makes the Lincoln Park Zoo a great destination for families.
This is Jillian from the Lincoln Park Zoo. Can you tell us about the zoo and what's going on here during the holidays?
Sure. Lincoln Park Zoo is Chicago's zoo. We're located right here in the heart of Chicago. We're privately owned, and we're one of only 3 free zoos left in the nation. And during the holidays, we have a lot of exciting things happening. But the best things here, I think, are Zoo Lights, which is a light show. We have over 2 million lights here at the zoo. And right now it's nightly until January 4th. And then we also have ice skating at the zoo, so you can come to our farm and enjoy ice skating as well.
Then we run into a surprise guest.
Mr. Toomey, what are you doing here? Oh, making noise.
This is Patrick Toomey, native Chicagoan and my 5th grade teacher in Houston, Texas. So, what's your favorite holiday tradition?
I'd have to say it would be watching the Bears and going on field trips with my students.
Now that we have our 2 local guides, we head out for some animal encounters. Nikki tries to make a new feathered friend.
You're going slowly.
These 2 remind me of some sisters I know. And the meerkats are definitely not camera shy. Chicago's wintry weather is the perfect temperature for some of the zoo's creatures who don't seem to mind that it's freezing. Even the flamingos look right at home. Before the zoo lights up the night, we head on over to the farm to take the ice. We strap on our skates for a little Chicago winter fun. The funniest part about this from a mom's perspective is that while the girls excel at many sports, ice skating is not one of them, and they'll try anything. It doesn't stop them from going for a snowball fight. Even if they can barely stand up. There's nothing like a little sibling rivalry.
Now that we got that out of our system, let's enjoy the zoo lights as our last evening in Chicago comes to a close and it's time to fly back to Texas.
We've got one more stop for Great American Food and Fun before we head back to Texas. The Walnut Room at Macy's is a must-do for any family visiting Chicago for the holidays. All decked out in holiday cheer, it's a great place for a festive lunch beneath the grand tree and all the glowing presents. Order their famous chicken pot pie, and while you're waiting, have a chat with the resident Sparkly Fairy Princess.
Hi. Would you like to meet a Sparkly Fairy Princess? Yes. All right. Who doesn't? Who doesn't need a princess, right? My name's Fairy Princess Sugar Blossom Catherine Calla Lily, which is very long, so you can just call me Sugar Blossom for short. I'm a sugar fairy. Do you like sugar? Yes. Yeah, I know, right? My father provides all the sugar for Santa Claus. That's how I know Santa. It's a big job. He uses a lot of sugar. Do you know Santa? You do? Do you? Oh, he's pretty cool, right? Yeah. Would you like to make a holiday wish? Yes. What's your name? Nikki. Nikki! And who are you?
Delaney.
Delaney! Oh, those are very sparkly names. All right, Nikki, I'm gonna start with you. Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Poof! Magic! Oh my goodness, open your eyes. That was lovely. Here, hold my wand for me. Careful, there's a lot of magic in there. Don't turn anyone into a frog. I would get in so much trouble. Here is a fairy wishing stone for you. There you are, and that will bring you good luck. All through the holidays. I need that back. Thank you. All right, your turn. Are you ready? Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Magic! Oh my goodness, open your eyes. Here, hold my wand for me. I don't have enough hands. All right, here's a stone for you. Now, where are you from?
Houston.
Houston? Did you take a reindeer here? No? Oh, okay. You know, Santa sometimes lends out his reindeers to his very sparkly friends. I have a reindeer because, as you can tell, I don't have any fairy princess wings because they were made of sugar, and when I got to Chicago, it rained and they melted. so Santa Claus gave me a reindeer to ride on. Maybe this year he'll let you ride on the reindeer. Have a great day. Have a good trip back.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Just make sure you have a reservation, or you'll be viewing the magic from outside the lobby.
It's been cold, but great. A big thanks goes out to our Chicago family for helping us find our heritage. And to our cousin Joey for helping us understand the Chicago language.
Hey, Cousin Nikki, you want some pop?
No, but I really like some soda.
Our new friends from the neighborhood send their holiday wishes to Texas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year.
Frohe Weihnachten und ein gutes neues Jahr, Austin. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Frohe Weihnachten.
Buon Natale! Buon Natale! I got a son named Natale.
Wesołych świąt i szczęśliwego Nowego Roku z Chicago!
Thanks for celebrating a cultural Christmas with us. Happy holidays to you and your family from Kids Eye View. To travel the world with us and see more of Kids Eye View, real world, real fun, visit kidseyeview.com and check your local listings.